Alright, so today we got some stuff to talk about. This week, of course, if you have been out of the loop, which I don't blame you, we got a very hype patch with a new Elaine, our 6-1. Great patch, guys. And LR Elizabeth, which is a PvE only character. Really good one, though. And we've been wondering what's coming next. Because, you know, this Elaine, to me, signifies that either there's a troll unit that they're dropping just cuz, with a really good, like, look how long this passive is. But revolves around fairies, right? And like, who? Festival King released like years ago at this point. And then nothing, right? So speculation of a new Festival Fairy is pretty good. But we got leaks coming with this patch that might show something else that might be coming. And it's even more hype. So if you don't know what this is, I'm spoiling on the title anyways, maybe. I don't know. This is Easton. This is, if I go back here. Easton. My game is really laggy these days. I think I should reinstall it. The Awakened version of Easton. She has those little guard things on the ultimate, right? Or even on the attack. I could have just done the attack. But if I do the ultimate here, you'll see, yeah, what I'm talking about. Those little guards, right? And so, if schedule is to be followed from last year, what we should be getting in 2 weeks is a festival. But, maybe not. I don't know. There's nothing set in stone, right? What this image kind of tells me is that either, you know, this was put a little early by accident, and this is not coming up next. But next up, we're actually getting a catastrophe celebration. Or, you know, patch. A catastrophe patch. There's two here. The image names, by the way, I should have pulled them up, are cut in nor human man muscle Easton is this one. And then cut in nor human man normal Easton. And then there's this one, which is interesting, called Icon Hero nor human man normal Easton. What I think is that in the next patch, we are getting catastrophes. And knock on wood, it's not a festival, but there is a high possibility. Let me tell you. Where do I see this one? Where do I see the catastrophe story? Here? Yeah. There is a high possibility that they could, for the lulz, if I can find it. Wait, let me find this real quick. Make this, no. Oh, it showed her first. I don't know which thingy shows the character. I had to look over my video. This one. The voiceless villain from the catastrophe story might be the first catastrophe festival. My friend thought that she was this was Lilia. I mean, they look pretty much the same. I mean, I wouldn't mind her as a unit, obviously, but as a festival, I am I'm a little more concerned. I am a little more concerned. Not really a big fan of the idea. And I'm thinking that the Eastons might be like a like for the story, or it could be a new Easton. We have 5, right? And I mean because here's the thing, and I've noticed this for a while now. They very, very rarely nowadays, and probably because of budget constraints and 3 developers, they don't make new named characters, right? So because that requires making a new model, Easton is already a character that exists in this current model here, the Awakened Easton or whatever the name is. So it'll be very easy for them to just crank out another unit. Like Elaine has her 6th form recently. Matrona got another character. Like these are characters that already have new forms, and the only times they make new named characters is like a festival unit, like Demon King. Like a festival unit is gonna sell enough that it's worth it. But for them, it's like if it's not a festival, it's not really worth it. Or like a catastrophe, I guess, it's worth for them. I don't know. Or a collab character, right? Because if you go back, and I can kind of show this. Red Cross Database hasn't been cataloging as of recent because I think she gave up. She gave up on the game. But very rarely we get like new named characters. Like Demon King was a festival. Pharaoh exists in tier. Like Ragnarok's okay. Then Tristan, I think he's going to be reused. So it's good for them when they make more characters for Knights of the Apocalypse. Arthur's reused, then festival, collab, reused. Collab, right? Reused, original. Like characters from the actual anime only get new characters if it's festivals. Original, right? Reused, festival, reused, original, reused, festival. Then we have reused, festival. Demon Kusak was the last time, November 2020. This year of 2023, we got no new characters from 7DS except Tristan. They're like new named. Or, you know, that aren't festivals. It's literally just Tristan. And I think this trend is going to continue for the whole year. I think this year has been like their worst in terms of probably cranking for Origin. That's my theory. So they probably like very nonchalantly, or maybe not, probably like constrained on making new versions of characters. Either way, I think a new Easton is very possible. I hope she's not a festival, because a festival original character is just sad. It's just sad. I really do hope it's... I mean, if they are going to make, or if they could make a new named character for a festival, I kind of really hope it's Gold Armor Glocks. And I know it's not gonna happen because that'll be too good. That'll be actually cool. But Festival King is already good. Like there's no need for a replacement for him. He is very good alongside Elaine. I mean, as good as he can be, right? Demon King exists, but then there's Elaine, and then you're just missing one character, and it could be Gold Armor Glocks. And he could be a festival. I don't think Hellbrim could be a festival. Honestly, I think a lot of people cope for Hellbrim. He's too early of a character. Like, he gets cut off really soon in the story, right? So there's like not many cool versions of him. But then, you know, Gold Armor Glocks is still up in the air, but it's not gonna happen. I think there's a much higher chance for us to get a Festival Easton. Alright? A Festival Easton than Gold Armor Glocks. As sad as that sounds. But I think it's not. I think it's just going to be a regular. Another Awakened Easton. Even though we recently got one for Halloween. We're already probably getting another one because they just... yeah. If they are going to make a festival for OCs... I hope it's none, but if it is going to be someone, I hope it's a new version of Lilia. I think she is the only original character I genuinely think not deserves, but out of all of them, is the least bad to be a festival, for sure. Lilia was the first one, so it makes sense. She was the first original character, and she remained the only original character for a little while, so... It was nice to see. So expect more hype coming soon. We got Matrona, then we got a terrible collab, then we got Elaine, and now Catastrophes. More time for me to work on my Roblox channel.